Hi, welcome to our channel Good New. With its high patent barriers and super strong science and technology, the United States is currently booming in the field of semiconductors. Looking around the world, the United States appears to be invincible for the time being, but as anyone who knows history knows, this is not the case. Previously, Japan, which was backed by the big tree of the United States, developed the semiconductor industry very quickly, so quickly that the United States had to intervene, and a Plaza Accord caused Japan to lose until now. Is Japan ready? Of course, he was not satisfied. As a result, Yukio Sakamoto rose to his feet. Yukio Sakamoto came to China for vengeance after the United States and South Korea joined forces to bring down the Japanese chip giant and joined Tsinghua Unigroup. So, why did Tsinghua Unigroup continue to fall short of brilliance despite the addition of Sakamoto Yukio? Yukio Sakamoto is now a member of Tsinghua Unigroup. Why hasn't the Chinese core reached its full potential? Yukio Sakamoto abruptly resigned and left Tsinghua Unigroup before it reached its full potential? The United States and South Korea allied with Japan to defeat it, and Sakamoto Yukio fled China. Yukio Sakamoto is a rare talent in the field of semiconductors. Yukio Sakamoto joined the Japanese branch of the globally renowned company Texas Instruments in 1970. This company is regarded as valuable. This company's former vice president was many people are now familiar with Zhang Zhongmo. Later, Sakamoto Yukio rose through the ranks to become the vice president of Texas Instruments Japan branch. This point should be highlighted. To be honest, the Japanese have the greatest sense of national responsibility in the world. Texas Instruments was constantly sending talent and cutting-edge data research to the United States at the time. Yukio Sakamoto was hesitant to create such a bridal ensemble for the United States. As a result, Kobe Steel, one of the world's top 500 companies, once enjoyed a brief period of glory, but this also triggered a backlash in the United States. As a result, the US filed a lawsuit, and Sakamoto Yukio was unable to reconcile and established Elpida. However, due to the 2008 financial crisis and the deliberate targeting of the US and South Korea, Elpida was eventually acquired by the US due to bankruptcy. So I turned to China. As a result, in November 2019, I joined Tsinghua Unigroup. Since Gao Qiquan, Tsinghua Unigroup's global executive vice president, left the company due to contract expiration on October 1, 2020, Yukio Sakamoto, Tsinghua Unigroup's senior vice president and CEO of the Japanese branch, has officially taken over Tsinghua Unigroup's DRAM division. So, despite having Sakamoto Yukio as a semiconductor leader, Tsinghua Unigroup did not achieve glory in the end. Why didn't Sakamoto Yukio's addition help Tsinghua Unigroup become brilliant? As an example, consider the DRAM business unit. Tsinghua Unigroup announced the formation of a DRAM business group on July 1, 2019, with Diao Shijing as chairman and Gao Qiquan as CEO. Did you come across anything? Jiao Qiquan left the company 3 months after it was founded because the contract had expired. A fledgling DRAM is left behind. Sakamoto Yukio accepted DRAM, which should give him the impression that he is in danger. It is normal for a temporary takeover to fail to lead Tsinghua Unigroup to glory. Chips are now widely used in all walks of life, whether commercial, civilian, or military, and they are inseparable from chip support. South Korea and the United States control half of the chip market. The semiconductor companies in South Korea and the United States allow them to dominate the chip field. Companies like Samsung Electronics, Intel, and Micron contribute to the global chip market. Of course, these companies will not be able to grow into behemoths without the support of the governments of South Korea and the United States. The United States and South Korea have encircled and suppressed Japan's Elpida, relying on the country's tough measures. Elpida's former president was Yukio Sakamoto. The company was on the verge of bankruptcy, and Yukio Sakamoto requested assistance. However, no bank dared to lend a helping hand under the combined pressure of the United States and South Korea. Elpida was eventually annexed by American corporations. Furthermore, market competition in the chip industry remains relatively favorable. In the semiconductor industry, there are Huawei and SMIC in China, and Samsung and Intel in other countries. Tsinghua Unigroup is still facing significant competition, and Sakamoto Yukio cannot assist Tsinghua Unigroup in moving forward. Brilliant is a fairly common adjective. Today, it is possible to argue that Yukio Sakamoto did not achieve vengeance against the US through Tsinghua Unigroup, so why did he resign and leave Tsinghua Unigroup without achieving his own goal? Yukio Sakamoto left Tsinghua Unigroup for what reason? You should know that Yukio Sakamoto left Tsinghua Unigroup at the age of 74. Life is rare in 70 years, as the saying goes. Ambition is 1,000 miles away, even for the old Ji Fujing. Martyrs in their golden years are courageous. However, it appears to be a little powerless after all, and Sakamoto Yukio left Tsinghua Unigroup, most likely for physical reasons. Furthermore, Yukio Sakamoto's departure could be attributed to the rise of Chinese semiconductors. China already has Huawei's Kirin and Alibaba's Etienne chip research and development. Shanghai Microelectronics has successfully realized domestic DUV lithography, R&D, and production of 2.5D/3D high-end advanced packaging lithography machines. Under US restrictions, the Chinese chip has achieved a breakthrough step by step, and it is influencing American semiconductors step by step. Sakamoto Yukio's vengeance against American semiconductors should be viewed as an indirect realization. As a result, if you look at it this way, Yukio Sakamoto's departure should be assumed. Finally, according to the Nihon Keizai Shimbun, the number of accepted papers from Japanese researchers at this week's International Solid-State Circuits Conference shrank even further on February 27. According to the Nikkei Shimbun, Japan has fallen behind China and the United States in basic semiconductor research. Yukio Sakamoto, as a Japanese, will naturally choose to leave Tsinghua Unigroup. In short, the departure of Sakamoto Yukio, in my opinion, has an impact on the development of China's DRAM flash memory chips as well as the overall progress of China's chip industry. However, today's Chinese chips have evolved significantly. It is achieving localization step by step, eliminating external dependence step by step, breaking through the big net woven by the United States step by step, and progressing toward a brighter future step by step. It is expected that China will be able to use a broader mind in the future to attract more talents like Yukio Sakamoto, contribute to the development and progress of China's chip industry, and contribute to China's chip industry's rise. Thanks for watching in this video. You can add your ideas or suggestions below. Please keep following our channel and like our videos.